Hi everyone, thank you for watching. So I'm really excited to do today's video because it is going to be a YouTube made me buy it video. So basically I have gone through my makeup collection and I have grabbed everything that I have bought because of YouTube, either because I just kept hearing about the product and everyone had it and I wanted to have it, so I went out and bought it, or products that I picked up specifically because I wanted to be able to review them on YouTube and show them to my subscribers, maybe show swatches, give reviews, and that sort of thing. And I'm really excited because I actually had an idea to film a couple different videos and I wasn't sure which one I should go with first. So I asked my Snapchat fam, and the YouTube made me buy it was the one that I was like, probably no one's gonna want to see that, right? Like I thought that would be the one that got like the least amount of votes, and it actually was like almost a landslide to do this video. And I was like, well, this is why I asked my Snapchat fam questions, because you guys tell me what you want to see. So I am so excited to do this video. And also once I started going through my collection, I was like,
oh my god,
that's a lot of products that I bought because of YouTube. I have quite a bit to go through, so I probably am not going to spend a whole lot of time on each product, probably just going to show it, maybe give a quick reason why, and hopefully try to make this as short as I can. But if you would like to see all the products that I bought because of good old YouTube, please keep watching. Go in any specific order. I was trying to put things in order and it just wasn't working, but all of these are together, so let's talk about palettes. A lot of palettes to get through, but the first one is just my little Z palette, and this is filled with all Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I just have 7 Makeup Geek shadows. I definitely want more, but Makeup Geek is one of the first makeup brands that I purchased on YouTube because I heard of them through YouTube. Like, this isn't something that you can get at a drugstore, you can get it at Sephora and that sort of thing. I first heard about these through Jaclyn Hill. She did a favorites video covering all her Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I went out and bought these all because of her favorites. I didn't buy all of the favorites that she had, I just picked a few of them, and I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're affordable, they are such good quality, and I'm definitely gonna pick up more. So the next one is a highlighter palette. Of course, YouTube made me buy this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow. It comes with 4 different highlighters. It looks like this on the inside. She has another one called Gleam, and then a brand new one that I think either just released or is releasing soon. She's got another one coming out. These are incredible. Absolutely love the highlights in these. Been obsessed with it since I bought it. Another palette is from BH Cosmetics, and this is in collaboration with YouTuber Carli Bybel. It is our 14 eyeshadow and highlight palette. It looks like this on the inside. I use this palette so often. It is gorgeous. I love being able to buy products that are in collaboration with YouTubers, especially this one, Carli Bybel. She was the very first makeup beauty YouTuber that I started watching, so I got really excited when I saw this, and my mom actually got it for me for my birthday, but I asked my mom to get it for me for my birthday because of YouTube. Another palette that I got simply because of YouTube. I don't know if I would have picked this up for myself without being pushed by YouTube, and that is from Kat Von D, and it's her Shade and Light eye palette, and it looks like this on the inside. I just saw so many different reviews on this and makeup looks, and I was like, whoa, wait, like that's actually like super beautiful. It's an all matte palette, which kind of like freaked me out in the beginning because I'd never really seen anything like this, but I'm so happy I got it and I use it so often. This is a very new product, and of course YouTube made me buy it. It's another collaboration with a YouTuber, and this is from Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill. It is the Champagne Glow Face Palette. So this is a fairly new product. It has a huge mirror on it, but this is what the inside of it looks like. It's got 3 different blushes, 2 different highlighters. I love it. I also bought Champagne Pop when Jaclyn Hill released just the individual Champagne Pop highlighter. I bought that as well. This palette is so gorgeous. I think it's sold out, but it's going to come back in the Sephora stores, and it is absolutely beautiful. Another palette credited towards YouTube is from Too Faced. This is the Sweet Peach palette. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would know how real the struggle was to get this bad boy, but oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did. It's gorgeous. The first like 2 weeks that I had it, I could not put this down, and I felt bad because I know not everyone could get it because it sold out so fast, but I'm hearing that it's supposed to be coming back, so I don't know, we will see. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I've created so many spring and summer looks with this, and I'm so glad I got it. Another 2 palettes that I picked up because of YouTube are from Morphe. Morphe is another brand that I heard of only through YouTube. Again, I first heard about them through Jaclyn Hill, and I have come on to love Morphe. The 2 palettes that I have from them are the 350 and the 35T. These 35 palettes, like 20 bucks or something for 35 eyeshadows, and their eyeshadows are high quality. My makeup look today is using both the 350 and the 35T. The 350 is like a cult classic. It is always sold out. I had to wait so long to get it because it kept selling out so fast, but both these palettes from Morphe I absolutely love. And speaking of Morphe, I also heard how amazing their makeup brushes were, so I bought some makeup brushes from Morphe. But they are, again, Morphe is such a affordable brand. They have really affordable, and then they have it just a little bit more pricey, but not to the point of like high end or anything. Their brushes are some of the best quality brushes that I have. I have done a favorites video for brushes, and a lot of Morphe brushes are mentioned in there. I can leave that linked below, but yes, these Morphe brushes, thanks to YouTube. So another brand that I heard about thanks to YouTube is also in part to a YouTuber and a collaboration that they did, but it is Colourpop. So I have these 2 mason jars that are filled with lippy sticks and the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks from Colourpop, and then I also have like this little bin here that is filled with eyeshadows, blushes, and liners, all from Colourpop. I love Colourpop, and when I say that they are affordable, they are affordable. Their lippy sticks are like $5, the Ultra Mattes are $6, blushes are $8. I think eyeshadows and the gel liners that I like are both like $5 to $6 a piece. They are amazing. I need so much more Colourpop in my life. They're always coming out with something new. They are bomb. They are affordable. Kathleen Lights is how I first heard about them because she did a collab with them. And if you have not bought anything from Colourpop yet, you need to get on that train. So a few drugstore favorites that have been mentioned so often that I had to go out and buy them. One is from Maybelline, and it is their gel eyeliner in Blackest Black. So many people have used this. Jaclyn Hill absolutely raves about it. I think I couldn't quite figure out gel liner when I first started using this. I was still really struggling with gel liner because I'm a very like makeup newbie, and I think it just dried out on me too fast, which is weird because this is what the inside looks like. Which is weird because so many people say this doesn't dry out, but mine definitely dried out. If I was ever able to get a handle on it, I should probably just throw this away. For some reason I just keep it around, but definitely YouTube made me buy this. Another item that was just in so many different makeup tutorials, and I was like, I have to get this, so many people are using it, is from NYX Cosmetics. It's their Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. So many people use this, and I get it. I use it a lot too. This is what the inside looks like. Mine's starting to get like pretty down there. I'm gonna need to order a new one. It's in so many different tutorials. Love it. I use it so much. So I had never purchased from MAC Cosmetics before I got on YouTube, and so many different people were using MAC, and I was like, okay, I gotta do it. The very first thing that I bought from MAC was the Fix Plus. So this is like a setting spray, makeup primer spray. My hair is on it. I apologize. Whoa. But this is such a great spray. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. I do have a few other like makeup sprays now, but this is all I used in the beginning. It's great to set makeup, to prime makeup, to spray your brushes when you're using pigments. Gotta have it. And another item that I got from MAC, I swear Carli Bybel used this in so many different tutorials that I was like, I'm just gonna get it. It's one of their pigments, and it's in vanilla. I do use it sometimes, but not as often as I thought that I would. But honestly, their pigments, I mean, I have used this several times, and it's a loose pigment, so I don't want to open it, but I don't think I will ever go through this in my lifetime ever. I feel like even if I started doing makeup on other people, I would never get through this pigment. There is so much product in here. So a pair of eyelashes that I bought because of YouTube is from Huda Beauty. They look like this, you know. Hello. But these are the lashes in Samantha. So many people talked about them. I would see so many different pictures and videos of people doing that, and I was like, I want to do that too. These are $20 for lashes, and unfortunately I didn't love them as much as I thought I would. I still prefer just to stick with Ardell lashes, but YouTube definitely made me buy these. Another item is one of the very first things that I ordered because I don't know why. I thought when I first got on here that I would have to like figure out my eyebrows. I don't know why, because I have pretty full eyebrows. Like, I don't have my eyebrows done today. I've started doing them a little bit more. I've gotten some pencils, but in the beginning I was like, everyone talks about eyebrows, I have to figure it out, and it took me like a year to figure them out. But I bought this brow bar to go. This was definitely a recommendation from Carli Bybel. I know I still see her use them. I ended up using it mostly was for eyeshadows. So this is actually like a wax to help hold the brows, and I ended up using this as like a crease shade so often. So I'm not mad that I got it, I just didn't really use it for the purpose that it was for. One is a highlighter. This is Milani Luminoso from TheBalm. Everybody talked about this highlighter. It is the first like real highlighter that I ever purchased. It's so beautiful. I still use it. Gotta love it. Another one is a blush. This is from Milani, and this is Luminoso. Everybody talks about Luminoso. Everybody swears you have to have Luminoso, and I swear by it too. You need Luminoso in your life. This is such a gorgeous, peachy, shimmery, bronzy blush. It's just absolute perfection. One of my absolute faves. I did mention this one earlier, but of course it is the Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill. It took me a little bit to purchase it because it's like $40 to $44 for a highlighter, and I was like, can I do it? But I finally did it. One of my favorite highlighters. And moving on to some lipsticks. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because we still have so much to get through, but these are from NYX Cosmetics, and these are their soft matte lip creams. So they look like this. I have 3. I need like 27 more. Gotta love them. Of course, YouTube made me buy these. I don't think I would have otherwise, but they are from Kylie Cosmetics and Kylie Jenner. I have 3 of the lip glosses and 1 of the liquid lipsticks in Candy K. I bought these specifically to be able to review them because so many people had questions about them. Are they good quality? Are they worth it? They are very expensive. Shipping is very expensive. The only reason that I purchased them was hands down so I could do a review on YouTube. But I do have a full review video that I can leave linked down below if you want to watch it. Everybody talked about these Too Faced lippies when they came out, and they are the Too Faced Melted Lipsticks. They look like this. I have 3 different shades. Everybody talked about these, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get them. And unfortunately, I didn't end up loving them. I rarely reach for them. They just are very like runny and bleed outside your lips, and just didn't really work for me, but YouTube made me buy it. Another lipstick is from Kat Von D, and mine is in the shade Bow N Arrow. Bow N Arrow was one that was so highly talked about. Everybody wanted Bow N Arrow. Bow N Arrow was constantly sold out. Everyone talked about the Kat Von D lippies. I finally got Bow N Arrow in my most recent Sephora VIB sale. I finally bought this, and I see what all the hype was about. It's gorgeous. Another brand that I heard about because of YouTube and I purchased because of them is Gerard Cosmetics. This is what their packaging looks like for the lipsticks. They just come in like these like gold, almost like bullet type things. I have 3 right here. I probably have 3 other lipsticks. I have a few lip glosses. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a lipstick declutter video soon, and I actually was gonna talk about Gerard Cosmetics, but I don't really use them at all anymore, and I've never repurchased from the brand after a few like weird things went down, but YouTube made me buy them, so I had to put them in here. The NYC Liquid Liner looks like this. Everybody talks about the NYC Liquid Liner, and it's so easy for a wing liner. I don't agree with that. Really, the only thing that I use the NYC Liquid Liner for is to apply like on top of my lash band if I feel like I need to hide the adhesive or the band a little bit more, but I find this so hard to use. Another is from Wet n Wild. It is the contouring palette. I absolutely love this thing. So many people were talking about it. I drove like all over my city trying to find it. So glad I did. I use it all the time. This was another one of my very first purchases that I ever bought when I started getting into makeup thanks to YouTube. It is from Rimmel. It is the Stay Matte Translucent Powder. This is a powder that I use all the time under my under eyes to set my concealer, and it's bomb and inexpensive. So from Maybelline, everyone for a while was raving about the Fit Me line, so I went out and bought quite a bit from the Fit Me line. Can you see all this? Whoa, I have 3 different foundations, a powder, and a concealer. The Fit Me line I think is bomb. I love the regular Fit Me's. They now have the matte foundation, which is really good. They also have a dewy foundation. They have a powder, which I think is really good as a setting powder. And the concealer is like, I think one of the most talked about concealers on YouTube. Mine is almost gone. It's amazing. The Maybelline Fit Me line. YouTube made me do it. Also from Maybelline is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Everybody uses this, everybody raves about it for a good reason. I think this is like my 3rd bottle. I go through it so much. It's such a bomb product. From L'Oreal, I have 2 different foundations. They are both the True Match Lumi, but this one is the Cushion Foundation. I think this one was really, really highly talked about for a while, which is why I bought it. And then when this came out, like YouTube was all over this so fast because it is a cushion foundation. It looks like this. I actually have a first impression and demo review video about it, all about it, and everybody loved this foundation. I do too, but it's super expensive and it goes out super quickly. I've only had mine for a few months and it's almost gone. I've had this for probably a year and I still have a lot left. Also, some makeup brushes that I purchased because of YouTube are from Sigma. Sigma was one of the very first like high-end makeup brushes that I bought for myself. But two very talked about brushes are the F80, which is the flat kabuki foundation brush, and also the E25, which is a blending brush. I apologize, I just used mine to do this makeup look. But these two brushes are amazing. I'm really, really glad YouTube made me buy these. We have just a few products left. We are almost there. One setting powder is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Everybody talks about the Secret Brightening Powder. Everybody talks about her translucent setting powder. It's just a huge hit and YouTube made me buy it. From Becca Cosmetics, this is the Backlight priming filter. It looks like this. It's just a like luminous primer. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I wear it so much. And then my last two items, I can't believe we're almost there, but they're some of my favorites and I keep talking about them lately. I bought them both in my latest Sephora VIB sale. One is from Tarte. It is the Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. Everyone was going crazy over the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea line. I wanted every single product that I could purchase out of there. I went with the concealer and I was not disappointed. And the last product that I have is definitely YouTube made me buy it. This product went like crazy for a while. It is from Clinique. It is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So many people were doing like first impression videos of it and so many people were saying they loved it. So I picked it up during the sale and it turned into one of my favorite foundations. Wearing it today along with the Tarte concealer. And I love it. Alright guys, and that is going to be everything for this video. Oh my gosh, those were so many products. I can't believe YouTube made me buy all of that. I didn't even touch on skincare. I really didn't even go into any of my other like beauty tools besides a couple brushes that I wanted to specifically mention. I didn't talk about hair care, I didn't talk about makeup organization. I only tried to go through like my makeup collection and that was a lot of stuff. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing what YouTube made me buy. That was so much fun to do. I'm so glad my Snap family suggested that because it just gave me a reason to go through my collection and reflect back on my year on YouTube. I've been on here for just over 1 year now and that was a lot of fun to do. If you guys want to see a video like of my makeup collection, I'm actually getting ready to do a couple of decluttering videos that I want to do for you guys, but if you would also want to then later see a makeup collection, please do just let me know. I do not have any sort of fancy setup. I don't even have a vanity. Like, let's be real, I'm just an author who likes to talk about makeup, so I don't have any fancy setup, but if you would want to see my collection, I would certainly do that for you. Just leave it in the comments below. I believe my 2,000 subscriber giveaway is still going on now, so I hope you will get entered. There's a lot of products that you can win, but I'm exhausted. My voice is going out. I swear there's been like a hair or something on my nose this entire time. It's been driving me crazy. I need to go get some water. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed before you go. I need to start talking with my hands. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!